I think this situation is awful, but not surprising. The European Union has consistently failed to deliver regarding migration policy. How difficult can it be to tackle human traffickers, to have partnerships that work, like with Morocco, with Turkey, and to make sure that people respect the European Union, that we have better return policies. So what happened in Ceuta is totally unacceptable, and I express all my support to the Spanish. And I think that we need to strengthen and to tighten the way in which we are working with Morocco. You cannot accept that 5,000 people swim in illegally in a place where 85,000 people live. That's 5% of the population. And I think this is yet again another symptom of the massive failure of the EU regarding migration. I think the Commission President, von der Leyen, and the Council President Charles Michel need to travel to Morocco and make sure that we have proper agreements, because we cannot accept the blackmail from Morocco, and we must stop accepting blackmail from Turkey as well. Since the year 2000, the negotiation with Morocco has been in the fridge, and since then, the commitment has not been reinforced. So what the European Union should have done is to have a proper agreement with Morocco, and also to show to countries like Turkey and Russia that the European Union is strong and people need to respect us. But if we go to Erdogan and we let him disrespect us, and we go to Putin and we let him disrespect us, why would Morocco respect us? So countries see the way in which we teach them how we want to be treated. The European Union had to use self-respect. That is what it should have done. But right now, it's still possible to correct the situation. But Spain needs to send all the 5,000 people back to where they came from, to send a strong signal that entering illegally the territory of Europe is not acceptable. I did not swim into Europe. Okay, I think people need to go to places legally. That is important because the laws are there to be respected by everyone. And I speak now also as an elected politician, and whatever my color would have been, I would have the same opinions. 701 people have died this year in the sea. Honestly, it breaks my heart. Who wants his family member to die in the sea? The fact is that the EU is calling something wrong compassion. It's not compassion, it's complicity. If we had better border protection, the human trafficker will not be able to try and get in, and less people will die in the sea. Well, the fact is, when Mr. Puigdemont arrived here, he was elected and he was not let in the parliament. And when we were elected, all of us, we got into the parliament. It is our right, and it is above all the right of those who voted for us. That is very important. So after so much time being banned from the parliament where he has been elected, this is not democratic. So I received Mr. Puigdemont and welcomed him inside the parliament when the parliament decided to implement what justice had decided to let him in. So if the NVA decides one day to say that, well, we have chosen some other way, then I believe also that nobody should come and beat me up, prevent me from sitting in parliament or not being in jail. So all of this, we can discuss about it. What I will not accept is violence, and my right to defend what I believe in, and I accept the right of someone else to also defend what I do not believe in. So even if the opponents of Mr. Puigdemont were also undergoing the same problems, I would also defend them. I would also defend them and say, well, if Mr. Puigdemont was in power and he wanted to put his opponents in prison, I would also defend them, even if whether I agree or not, because that's how I was brought up, and this is why I am in politics. Especially you guys in Spain, you like, love and tapas and wine. This is amazing, and the gay people have the right to have that too. So if there is a proposal in Parliament, they always focus on two countries, Poland and Hungary. And I'm wondering, is this really about gay rights, or is this about political games? I think it's very important that we tackle discrimination against gay people in all the European Union. And that is why I voted for the declaration of the European Parliament to call the EU LGBTQIA plus freedom zone. And I would vote for it again. Well, no lo ha encontrado. I didn't find them. And well, I think we can also still ask it. I'm still waiting for the answer of Mr. Borrell to tell me where they are, because obviously the European Union doesn't know where they are. So we need to toughen up, and we need to be stronger. We need to protect our citizens, and we need to build respect. You know, and we should not let send women on the sofas and work together with autocrats.